So last week I made a video talking about what the big summer direct this year could actually be like, and it was pretty realistic, talking about things that Nintendo was probably going to do. It stayed pretty safe for the most part. There was a couple things that was a little outlandish, but for the most part it was very reasonable and something that I could definitely see Nintendo doing. Well, today we're taking it a bit further. This video is going to focus on what the perfect direct could be. This is like everything going possibly perfect, as good as it possibly can. Now obviously this is definitely not going to be the case, and I'm letting you know ahead of time, this is going to be a lot of hype, and I'm probably going to generate a lot of hype around this video. But once again, this is just a what if situation if this direct was to go a perfect way and give everybody something that they would want. Of course this is not going to happen once again, but I decided to get a little crazy with this one. Yes, it's a lot of crazy stuff, but it's still in the realm of could happen. I didn't get absolute berserk. I didn't talk about Kid Icarus Uprising 2 or anything crazy like Ice Climber's Big Adventure. Like, this stuff is, legit reasonable and stuff that could happen, but probably not anywhere near half of this stuff is going to happen. So I just decided to put all this together in one big pile. So this is going to be all over the place, but if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Nintendo as we go throughout the month and probably have our big direct probably next week or even sooner. Let's get ready, guys. But without further ado, let's get into our list, and we're going to go by category, starting off with things that we know of already. This perfect direct, there would be no information or coverage on Fire Emblem 3 Hopes or Xenoblade 3, because we already know so much of this game. They've been pumping out stuff on Twitter, we even have a demo for Fire Emblem 3 Hopes, and we even have a direct coming for Xenoblade 3 this Wednesday. There is really no need to cover these games. I know they're going to at least a minute or two trailer, but in this perfect direct, I say nothing. Do not show these games at all. They don't need to be shown anymore. These games are almost going to be out by the time. I think Fire Emblem 3 Hopes is going to be out by the time, but yeah, don't show these games at all. Leave them be. You already have enough information on Twitter and their own directs and demos. They're good. Next up, we have Mario Rabbids. They had to show a new trailer. They're probably going to. The game is probably coming out very soon, I would kind of predict, around the fall time like the first game did. I think they need to showcase the game, to show off some cool new things about it. I really don't know what else to say about it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be pretty cool. Show off some new characters, maybe. Some new playable characters. Maybe Wario can be playable this time or something. I don't know. Some crazy enemies, some different things that you can do in this game that look pretty cool. This is going to be a plus no matter what. This is probably going to happen no matter what too, but this would be a perfect direct just to have something Mario Rabbids. Show us a release date for like August. We're good to go there. Bayonetta 3. I don't know really anything about this game or anything about Bayonetta in general, but show it off and make it look good, and then boom, that's a perfect thing right there. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't know much about this franchise. They show off Bayonetta, they give a release date for like October/November, it looks good, we're good to go, don't spend too much time on it, that's fine. What would they have to show from Splatoon 3 for this to be the perfect trend? Not too much, honestly. If they just say, like, there's going to be a direct later on or don't really show that much, but they got to show something big. If they show something, it's got to be one small trailer for a big new mode or something coming, or a glimpse into the story mode and it looks amazing. Something to really generate some mad hype. Lots of people think this looks like a 2.5 Splatoon game, and I got to be one of those people. It doesn't look like there's anything too much dragging me on to be like, man, this game's going to be insane so far. So hopefully there's like a Battle Royale announce, a big team battle, or something crazy with the story mode that they can show off. Show a trailer, just leave us like, man, I can't wait for this game. Let us be excited for a direct to come for the game later on in the year. We'll be good to go there. It'd be perfect. Show us something big, a big new mode, something to get us excited again. I'm gonna say for this to be perfect, probably no Pokemon information. Okay, if it's like a minute or something, okay. I feel like the Pokemon company can handle this game in its own presentation and talk about it more when they want to. I don't think you really need to show too much off. They just had an announcement trailer and showing off the game some more, like literally just a couple of weeks ago, so don't really show Pokemon too much. I know this is going to make some people upset, like I want to see Pokemon, I get that. If they do show it off just like a minute, I would really say no Pokemon though. Leave that to the Pokemon company. They could have their own presentation in just like a couple of weeks or something. So leave that to them. Advanced Wars needs a new release date, and it should drop around July or August. This is very reasonable, very possible. But yeah, it's about time for this game to come out now. I don't know what in Nintendo's eyes is a right time for this game to come out, so it could be like never at this rate. So hopefully there's something that Nintendo can find, or some type of way Nintendo can find to drop this game. And I'm hoping that's going to be around the July-August time frame. Just like really quick, get this game out soon because people have been waiting for a very long time. This game should have been out months ago. Oh, there's going to be fillers, something else that we already know, and the perfect direct would probably not have much filler at all. More third-party announcements than filler. If the filler is like actually good little announcements sprinkled in, then this could be really good. I mean, the last direct, I think it had a lot of really good third-party announcements. We had like Portal and Klonoa, which was pretty cool. Some really cool third-party games and some classic games coming to the Switch. That would be really good. Make the filler good filler, not just boring stuff that no one wants to spend time with looking during a direct, like Disney Racing last time. No one wants to see that. No bad filler. That's not going to happen. There's going to be bad games shown, for sure. Just don't give us any if you want a perfect direct. Now we move on to DLC and updates. So straight up, we need a big update for Mario Strikers. They need to show off like Daisy, another new character, maybe like Pauline or somebody, maybe some Shy Guys or something, I don't know. But then show off some, side modes or something. Show off why this game is worth $60, because right now, to me, it's not worth $60. Add some stuff, showing some, seasonal updates coming, and just get people excited and, a reason as to why they bought the game in the first place. We need a Switch Sports update. Yes, just show us what's coming with sports. We need more sports in this game. Show us what golf is going to look like when it drops in the fall, and maybe give us a little bit of a roadmap to show us how many sports are coming. A perfect way this would happen is if they showed us like 3 new sports coming before the year even ends. Have like golf, 2 more sports come, maybe 2 in the fall, 1 in the winter, and then, just kind of give us a roadmap at least to the end of this year before we move on to next year. Show us some stuff coming to this game. Get people excited for Switch Sports again. That would be really cool. And also, if any existing sports could get some side games, that'd be cool. Bowling, for instance, already has those, special bowling where you have to bowl it between the different lanes and the bumpers and stuff set up, like little obstacle course bowling. Maybe give us different types of, side modes for all these different games. Soccer has the kick out mode. Stuff like that would be really good. We need to see this next wave from the Mario Kart Booster Pass. It's time. It's been a while since we got DLC for Mario Kart 8. Let's get our next wave, and this needs to be shadow dropped. For a perfect direct, this would be shadow dropped or at least released by the end of the week that this direct actually airs, so that way we can just jump into the tracks very, very soon. Gives us something to get excited for this summer. But yeah, and also let one of these tracks be like a fan favorite, like Airship Fortress, Koopa Cape, or even Maple Treeway. That would get fans going crazy. It kind of has to be. Come on. Just like the same way Coconut Mall opened up the first wave, let's have like Maple Treeway, Koopa Cape, or like I said, Airship Fortress open up the second wave, or any else of the big fan favorite tracks from the past. And then finally for DLC, it's so unrealistic, but another perfect thing would be a Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC pack announcement or something. Maybe like an expansion pass in like 2 waves that gives us new worlds, new copy abilities, and new bosses to fight. Like they could bring Kracko back, or different bosses from the past, or new ones, have an extension of the story. But wave 1 could come this winter, or maybe like early next year, and then late next year would be wave 2. That would be awesome. I would love to see more Kirby content. This game was amazing. Give us more Kirby, Nintendo. With this next category, we have new announcements for this year. Things that could be coming out this year that we don't know about already. So I have a lot here. So we could have ports of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD get announced for next month in July. That'd be really cool. These games are pretty much already made on the Wii U, and I'm sure they're ready to go at any moment's notice. So that would be really cool. They just said, hey, next month you can pick these games up. That would be so much fun. A nice little summer thing to get ready and prepare us for the big Breath of the Wild 2 next year. That would be awesome. Nintendo also could announce the Metroid Prime Trilogy HD, but all 3 games are remakes instead of just the first one getting the most improvements. So, there's rumors right now that only Metroid Prime 1 is going to get like the remaster remake treatment. I don't know the difference between those, but the complete uphaul, like the reimagining of Metroid Prime 1, brought from the ground up. Why not just do it with all 3 games? It's going to be weird for just one game to have that and the other 2 to be like, here you go. So I'm saying a perfect direct in situation. This would be all 3 games being completely remade, and that would release in October/November. What else would make this perfect? Well, a brand new huge holiday title for this year being a brand new Donkey Kong game. With these rumors going crazy, it's about time we see this game, and this game would be a huge new Donkey Kong game in 3D. It'd be developed by the Odyssey team, and it looks like it as well when we see it. It will be 3D and allow different playable characters such as Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong, and it will be a big holiday game and come out this October. Also, King K. Rool is back in this game as the main antagonist with his Kremling army, and probably shown halfway through the show as one of the big spotlights and one of the big slowdown. Let's talk about what's coming this year, similar to how they did with Metroid Dread last E3. Now finally, the last category is surprise future announcements. These are announcements for the future, such as next year and beyond, and I have a lot here because this is where it is going to become a complete imaginary fest. But once again, this would be like the perfect direct, the most crazy thing that we could get. So the show opens up with a bombastic showing of the next big Mario game. It's released late 2023, and rather Odyssey 2 or something new, I don't know, but it will feature a more open world explorative experience similar to what we got with Bowser's Fury. People will love it, it's going to be insane, and like I said, it's going to be around holiday season of next year. Now, I wasn't originally going to put this on the list because I thought no way, but apparently leaks and rumors come out that there's a new Fire Emblem game that's like ready to be released now. There's even like footage and screenshots of it online apparently. But this new Fire Emblem game, it will be following Three Houses. Obviously, we'll get a quick trailer drop, and it's announced for the summer of next year. That would be pretty good, and that would just kind of be a good way to slate that game ahead of time and get people excited for it. During this segment, they show off the 2 Zelda ports of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. This will be during the show. Aonuma will come out and show a big trailer for Breath of the Wild 2, finally giving us everything that we need to know about this game. It'll give us the title, the release date, / window for early next year, probably around March, and Aonuma will give us just, you know, the main information that we need to know about this game. It'll show the main gimmick, what's so special about this game, and what makes this game the sequel, and it will not be a long trailer, but it'll be like a minute to a minute 30 seconds, getting us excited and finally getting us in that wave of it's time to get ready for Breath of the Wild 2. The show finally ends with a trailer of a meteor crashing into some strange land. The camera pans all the way through, trying to make its way to the crash site as it goes through many different wildlife areas and different biomes until finally it reaches a crashed ship. Everyone already knows it's Pikmin 4. And note, this isn't just a title trailer, it's a full-length trailer showing why this game just took so long, because it's massive. It's a full-fledged open world. Olimar can traverse an entire new continent with different vehicles that he can traverse on, and full of new creatures and new Pikmin types. New biomes and tons of crazy new things to collect as well. The only thing that we see is that it ends with a 2023 title card at the end with no actual release date, but people are going crazy, people are excited, it's finally happening, a big open world Pikmin game. New Pikmin types, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw them out there, like a light blue ice one, or maybe like a metal robot Pikmin, maybe Robo Pikmin, or I would love to see some type of like light green toxic Pikmin or something like that. I know we already have a white poisonous one, but maybe one that's like radioactive or something. I don't know, just throwing stuff out there. Now, what else could you possibly even need after watching this direct? I mean, people are bouncing off the wall by then. Well, there's still one more game that people are waiting to see, and that'd be Metroid Prime 4. I didn't know where to put this because it was just a weird one. I still think there's like no possible way of this happening, but I had to put it on here because this is our crazy list. But they will announce this during the, showcase of the Metroid Prime trilogy. They'll show off Metroid Prime 4 gameplay. It won't be like a trailer, but they'll show off some gameplay of just Samus doing some basic things. Samus will fight off a couple like Zebesians and just some other alien creatures and stuff, and then they'll show some just like stuff going on with the combat. And then they'll say like at the end of 2023 or early 2024, and just kind of give a little bit of a development update. That's really about it. And with that, that will end the show. And that is going to end our list of the most insane Nintendo Direct predictions. This would be the perfect Direct if this would actually happen this way. Of course, we probably won't even get half of this stuff, but I had to make this video because I thought it'd be so fun, and I know all you guys are just cheesing right now the possibilities. I'm sorry for hyping this up so much because I know we're going to be a lot let down when it comes, I don't know, in a week or 2 weeks, whenever this Direct is, but I'm just trying to get excited, and this would be really cool. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if there's anything else that you would add to make this the perfect Direct, and if you liked today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Nintendo, and of course, I will see you all on the next one. See you guys.